This thing is wedged in there. Awesome. Standing outside of what was once the Feeder residence in Leeds, North Dakota. The Feeders were a very prominent family here in town. Today I'll be excavating the backyard in search of remnants left over from the family. We'll see how it goes. As mentioned, this was a very prominent family, and the architecture definitely shows that. This house was built about 1894. It's classic. I'm in the backyard of the residence here. On the property line, I noticed a difference in compaction. I'd probed the ground, felt some stove ashes. There was definitely some disturbance here at one point. We'll take this down and see what's going on. The topsoil is off. Already started hitting some glass fragments. This could be some kind of electric insulator piece. This is unusual. It has what looks to be a heart pattern. Maybe a spade. Fresh out. Looks fairly modern. Not sure if this would have been from the Feeder family. Post-Prohibition. Sometimes these have date codes on the bottom. It was made by the Owens, Illinois Glass Company. Can't say for sure. This looks to be 1950s or 60s though. We are in an upper layer, so it doesn't really confirm the entire age of the pit, but I uncovered another piece here. This one looks older. Listerine. Machine made. This one is from 1935. We have what appears to be another castor oil bottle, circa 1930. And if you look down here, there's a few more pieces on the way out. Oh, it's kind of a cool ribbed bottle. Some kind of toiletry, probably. Broken cup. And there's a bigger piece down here. Some kind of food bottle. This would have had a paper label on it. What's that say? Reed, Murdoch and Company. So I dug a test hole to bottom, and this Burma shave bottle came out. There's been some plastic pieces and tin foil. Much too new. We'll fill it in and move on to the next pit. I rifled a test hole down and looks like we have decent age. Got this cold cream container, mentholatum. We dig a lot of these. This is World War I era. And down below, there's a couple bottles I've loosened. Some are buried. This one just stuck out, so I'll see if I can get it. A pharmacy bottle. Tool top, that's pre-World War I. Like a lot of these pits I dig, it's giving us mixed signals on age towards the top. This is a tool top bottle, pre-World War I. And right here, we have some kind of metal top jar. Food jar. This one's significantly newer. 1937. That's a date code there. You can see the 7. Got something on the way out and felt a few others down here. Let's see. Looks like a little shoe polish bottle. Early machine made. The shovel scraped up against something. Oh, looks like a little drugstore bottle, machine made. Lyric style. What's this say? 5 drops. Chicago, USA. This is a tool top bottle. Another machine-made drugstore bottle. Broken whiskey, machine made. Oh, it's got some better age. Drugstore bottle, tooled top. Whoa, look at this tiny little bottle. Vegetable cosmetic. So this is a really cool little bottle. It actually says Palmer's Vegetable Cosmetic Lotion. This must have been a sample size. This is like a 1/4 ounce. Tooled top. Ooh. Bromo Seltzer, Emerson Drug Company, Baltimore, Maryland. This pit's loaded. We got a ton of stuff uncovered. It's like maybe a pharmacy bottle or a drinking glass. Could be a jelly jar broken. It's like a quart whiskey over here. Machine made. Look at all these, wow. This one's broken, it's a shoe polish. This is just solid bottles. It's like a machine-made beer. And another shoe polish, machine-made. Juice bottle. These are usually Welch's or Royal Purple. It's grape juice. Welch's Junior. Yeah, another juice bottle. That's the same Welch's company nowadays. Popular product. Oh, a globe jar. Broken globe jar. It's got a ground lip. 3 bottles stacked on top of each other here. Tooled top. Drugstore bottle. And tooled top drugstore bottle. Oh wow. Big pickle bottle, machine made. There's a couple others over here. Oh, and a third one. It's loaded. Another Welch's. Hamlin's Wizard Oil. Tooled top. Look at all these. Granite ware. Little jar. Machine-made liquor bottle. catch up. Is it a soda? It's a beer. I haven't seen a loaded pit like this in a long time. Welches. There are so many pieces on the way out here. I'll just pick a spot here, I guess. Machine-made whiskey. Another juice bottle. Yeah, Junior, Welch's Junior. That one's broken. Beer. This one, yeah, it's all cracked. Some kind of a beer. Whoa, what was this? Big whiskey liquor bottle. Machine made. Oh, really ornate plate. Drugstore bottle. What's that say? Victor. Pickle bottle. Olives, pickled good, something along those lines. Generic jar. A lot of these little bottles in the pit. Another pharmacy bottle. it's a Victorian era pattern. Nice. Plain coffee cup. This was a liquor flask. Another beer. Pre-prohibition. And another one. These were all found kind of in the same little area here, same corner of the pit. Broken pickle bottle. Label's too far gone. I need to clear this down. We have something awesome on the way out. Look at that design. I don't know if this is intact, but there's just stuff all around it. It's a pharmacy bottle, circa 1915. Look at this piece, man. Wow. Oh, a light bulb. That's an early style. Almost like an Edison style bulb. Look at the filament in there. Or it is an Edison style bulb, I guess. We're in that era. There's so much stuff in here. Is that an urn? No, maybe? What is that? That might be an urn. Oh wait, okay, this piece I just pulled up. It's a tea kettle. Nickel plated? Or is that silver? Huh. Another pharmacy bottle. Oh wow. This is actually a Gordon's dry gin bottle from London, England. See London on there? Gin. Drugstore bottle at the top knocked off. Still has the contents. Little pill bottle. Looks like they broke the top and they pried the cork out. Really thin glass. pharmacy bottle. Oh, toiletry, tooled top. Little machine-made beer malt extract, something along those lines. Huh. Tooled top. Almost looks like a soda. St. Paul, Minnesota. Oh, I wonder if this was a Drury's. Alright, the moment of truth. Wow. Look at that. The handle's gone. Top's chipped. That's probably why they threw it out. But that is an amazing wash basin. Whew. Homer Laughlin. I was clearing around this big bottle down here. Got a couple toothbrushes. Oh, one of them. See the sanitary brush. There it is. And the other one, I believe, is called a holdfast. That was kind of cool. I'll try to get this bottle out. It's a big one. Whoa. Look at that. Shakopee, Minnesota. Okay, Jacob Reese Bottling Works. Tooled top. Wow. Jar of some sort. Jelly jar. These usually have a patent on the bottom of them. Let's see. That's backwards. Patented 1903 and 1906. Listerine. Machine made. kind of condiment container. Machine made. Heinz, I see Heinz on there. Really faint. See some kind of plate on the way out. Has a Hallmark piece on it. It's like, okay, fairly broken. Louise, Bavaria. Whoa! That's amazing. Look at that. I think there's apples on it, peaches. I need to find the rest of these pieces. There's one here. Alright, the other ones have to be down here. Wow, I think all the pieces are here. Nice. Big beer bottle. Machine made. No end in sight. It's a little cosmetic container. Nothing on this one. Looks like a pharmacy bottle. Tool top. Fancy lid. Machine-made beer. Pre-prohibition. Broken beer. Oh, hams, St. Paul. Early machine made. Machine made drugstore bottle. Some kind of drinking glass. This might be a little ammonia bottle. Tool top. Another one of these jars. And an ink, little ink bottle. Diamond Ink Company. (1203) December 1903, probably. floral pattern. This family was definitely well off. No markings. Way down in here. There's bottles all over the place. First, there's one sticking out here. Oh, I know that shape. Yeah, 3 in 1. Now there's a few in this wall that are just sticking out. Kind of wedged in here. I think there's one here, 2 up here. Okay. Some kind of powder bottle. Talcum powder or something. A little kind of generic piece. It looks like maybe a medicine. There's all kinds of stuff coming out though. It's just kind of falling out. This one's got me interested. Probably a beer, yeah, based on the rest of the stuff we found. Machine made. Now there's another piece of hit. Grazed with a shovel. It's down in here. Maybe a condiment, glassware. All right, looks like a little pitcher. Undamaged. Looks to be in good shape. Found bottom, the north, the east, and the west wall. Heading south, going to clear this level down next. There should be some stuff in here. Looks like there's already broken beer. Another light bulb. I hadn't dug one. Edison Mazda. From the man himself. Nice. An actual Edison bulb. Wow, this might be a lot older than the rest of the pit. Moreland, W&W Stoke. Wow. Cut glass. One piece left. I'm set to find it. Machine made drugstore bottle. Wow, Atlas Easy Seal with the lid.
Is that broken?
No. Still has some groundwater in it. Okay. machine-made beer. Here we go. Standard Inks. Minneapolis, Minnesota. There's just a ton of stuff here. Beer bottle, machine made.
Can't reach.
Huh. Oh, grain belt. Grain belt beers. Machine made. Foley and Company. Chicago, USA. Same style as a Castoria bottle. I almost say they blatantly ripped them off. Tool top drugstore bottle. Some whiskey, machine made. Quart full of groundwater. Beer. Missing piece to that butter dish. Oh wow. That's nice. I don't know what that stamp means. Here's the other piece. Still no idea what that stamp means. They had some ornate dinnerware here. It's probably 24 karat gold. Homer Laughlin Radisson. There we go. Leeds Bottling Works, Leeds, North Dakota. Looks mint. Down here at the bottom of the pit, finishing it out. So just all kinds of stuff. This ornate dinnerware in here is just insane. Look at that. That's amazing, that's beautiful. Tool top drugstore bottle. Could it be another one? Is it intact? This thing is wedged in there. awesome. An aqua one. Leeds Bottling Works. Looks to be in good shape. I think this bit's about finished up. Here's the hull. Absolutely amazing. We concluded these all came from an outhouse pit that was used by the house around 1910. This ornate dinnerware is something else. Shows they were fairly prominent residents. The light bulbs show they had electricity early on. Some odd and end bottles, 3-in-1 oil, Listerine, bromo seltzer and powder bottles, that glass pitcher, an ammonia bottle, some drinking glasses, some sodas, 2 from Leeds, 1 from Shakopee, Minnesota, a canning jar, 3 smaller jars, a couple medicines and a couple inks, some whiskeys, some beers, a couple shoe polish bottles, food and condiment bottles and a jelly jar, juice bottles, toothbrushes, cosmetic containers, toiletry bottle, and some pharmacy bottles. There you have it.